Yeah, it's exciting. I think anytime you get the opportunity, it's going to be a good one. Pakistan, we know, are a very good side, so we're going to have to be at our best. Oh, I think quite aggressive. I mean, I think in 2020 cricket you have to take some risks every now and then, and sometimes they come off, sometimes they don't. But I think I've played enough cricket now to sort of get more of a feel for the game and see where it heads. But I think I'll be quite aggressive. I think we've got some really good all-round skilled players, so I think you can use that to your advantage, and it doesn't mean you have to stick a hell of a lot to one kind of game plan. I think that you can chop and change quite a bit, so that's what you should expect from me. Absolutely, I think there's no real break from now on through to the end of the World Cup and then into a West Indies tour as well, so I think that it's just going to be exciting cricket. I mean, World Cup in Australia and New Zealand is going to be fantastic. India are out here, which always generates a heap of interest and some really good quality cricket. South Africa for an ODI series, Pakistan here, and then a tri series to throw into that as well. So it's going to be exciting. I mean, there's going to be plenty of cricket, and I'm sure the public will really support it. I think the way that Australia's been playing probably over the last 12 months has been outstanding, so I don't see any reason why that'll change. I think the conditions are pretty good for batting. Wickets tend not to bounce a hell of a lot. I think that they tend to be quite batter friendly. From my experience, 2020 cricket, the ball doesn't spin a hell of a lot in any conditions. I think the wicket doesn't have a real long time to break up. So I think with that regard, I mean, you just have to play good cricket. Well, I think we've got enough firepower with our batting to probably really force a lot of teams' hands, and with that, I mean, that also gives you a lot of flexibility. When you've got the power of guys like Mitch Marsh and Maxwell and Steve Smith, these guys, I mean, Warner at the top, you can chop and change and can be quite experimental with your batting order. So I think that's something that really plays into our hands. I think we're a very relaxed and we're a very adaptable team. I don't think so. Most guys play all around the world now. It's no real different to India or Sri Lanka or places like that. So I think guys are pretty well across it. Guys have had a very good pre-season. I think the first break that the guys have had for a while. We had a nice tour of Zimbabwe. Obviously the results didn't go our way, but I thought we were building up quite well, and we played some decent cricket in patches. So I mean, I don't think it'll affect anyone. I mean, it's hot, but once you're out there, you actually forget about it and you don't take too much notice. So it'll be interesting though.